you guys excited? Are you guys excited? I know I am! Cause Sunday was finally here. The time for me and Orihime to go on a date to the planetarium. Yeah, baby, what up, what up? Oh my god, I don't know how we're doing this with Orihime, a girl that's like, you know, she's like the top tier waifu material, and I'm like a lowly bottom pleb, and somehow I got a date with her. Oh my god, wish me luck, boys. I might actually just fuck this up. I might ruin it somehow, despite there not being any choices in this round. I might even find a way somehow to mess this up, okay? I might like just, you know, talk shit to their parents accidentally or something. After I finished my shift, I spent some time cleaning myself up to look nice and got ready to head out. Oh yeah, we gotta look suave for Orihime, of course. This is my one and only chance. If I somehow mess this up, she will dump me. She will go all just Monica over me, but in reverse. She'll like run away from me instead. She'll be like, nope, I don't want to do this fucking route with you, dude. Kotaro! As I left, Miss Miharu was playing with Kotaro in front of the store. Yeah, I have plans in town. Do you believe it? Do you believe it, Miss Miharu? I tried answering as casually as I could. I hadn't told anybody about my plans to go to the planetarium with Orihime yet. Miss Miharu looked me over carefully from head to toe. She clicked her tongue in annoyance. Why annoyance? She's like, ah, damn it. That means I won't be able to get to marry you? Is that why? Is that why you're annoyed? Yes, I do. No, it's not like that. Even I like to look nice every once in a while. Yeah, it just happens to be, you know, what's the word? It just happens to be coincidentally. It just happens to be coincidentally on the very same day that I'm going out alone with another girl. Okay, that's just what it is. Hey, I care a lot about my hair. Okay, I like to make it look nice. Well, I couldn't think of any more excuses. Aww, that time's over, Miss Miharu. No. We had plenty of Saya time in the previous route, okay? No, it's not Saya. But that's what everybody always assumes, right? That's what I was saying in the Saya route. I feel like everybody just automatically assumes that if I'm going to have a girlfriend, it's like a 80% choice in Saya. Look at the surprise. Look at the surprise in her eyes. Did she think Saya and Hikari were the only two girls I knew or something? Yeah, like come on. I know two other girls, okay? Orihime, she goes to Meiko. Of course, I gotta make a good impression. Nothing much happened during New Year, did it? No, I'm telling you, it's not like that. I should go. The bus is going to be here soon. Oh, you were actually hoping that, Miss Miharu? I mean, I'm telling you, I'm totally down for a Miss Miharu route, okay? If you guys make it happen, I'll play it. I'll do it. I never said I would do that. Hikari doesn't matter, Miss Miharu? Did you say that? Did you hear that, guys? Alright, according to Miss Miharu, we are not playing the last route. We're only going to be playing the Orihime route now, and after that, the last one will be Corona. Sorry, Hikari, you don't matter, apparently. Hikari didn't matter? What was that supposed to mean? To Miss Miharu, Hikari probably seemed like the same girl she'd been back then. She may have grown in height as well as certain other areas, if you catch my drift. But even I couldn't think of her any differently than I did back then. But Saya, what was I going to do about her? It's not all about the oppai, okay? It's a big part of it. Almost as big as her oppai, but it's not all about the oppai. You think whatever you like. I've gotta go. The bus was just pulling up. I was fed up and didn't have anything else to say, so I hurried over to the stop. I know that! It's not only about the oppai. You're the one insulting Orihime that there's nothing more to her than her oppai. I like boobs, okay, but there needs to be a person that I like as well attached to those boobs. Great. Now people are staring. The bus left as soon as I boarded, but it appeared that they had heard Miss Miharu as well. That woman. I suppose I was lucky that it was Sunday morning. It meant there weren't very many people. The whispered laughter coming from those who were on the bus was enough to make me want to disappear. However, did I get a little too carried away? I was so excited about going to the planetarium with Orihime that I may have put too much effort into looking nice. It's not like I thought this was a date. Yes, we did. Well, maybe I had, but even so, there's no way that Orihime did. Whatever, it didn't matter. It kinda does. Hey, Oppa Orihime! Orihime was already waiting for me when I got off the bus. Hi there, sorry to keep you waiting. And... what the fuck are you doing here? My eyes moved to the person standing next to her. Hello to you too, Honoka. What are you doing here, Honoka? This is supposed to be a date between me and Orihime. Oh god, we got fucked. It's not a date. Unless Orihime plans for this to somehow be like, dude, I'm gonna make you the luckiest motherfucker on planet Earth, and you're gonna date both me and Honoka. Which I doubt. So it's not a date. God damn it. Honoka was standing next to Orihime. I suppose she never did say it would be just the two of us. I just assumed. In fact, I should have been expecting this from the start. No, nothing. My disappointment must have shown on my face. Yeah, I wanted to be alone with you, Orihime. I would just have to try my best to enjoy myself at the planetarium then. Of course not, I'm not gonna bike around while looking nice. The wind would ruin my hair. Both of them appeared to be surprised that I had taken the bus. I would probably have used my bike if I was alone, but that's not the case. I was at least that considerate. Also, I wasn't about to tell them that my biggest reason was not wanting to mess up my hair. It actually is the reason. I know that feel, I know that pain, okay? The thing I do when there's like when I'm biking through hard wind and like, oh shit, this is gonna fuck up my hair. I just sort of like, you know, tilt my head a bit forward so that if the wind does blow, it blows it like sort of downwards rather than all the way up. So when it blows more downwards, it kind of leaves it in place with like how my hairstyle is after I've done it with product. Damn it, I should have hired a tandem bike. That's one of those things that looks so fucking stupid, okay? And tandem bikes look so fucking stupid if you see other people biking that thing, okay? But I imagine it's kind of fun to do it like on a date or with a girl, you know? Then you don't mind looking stupid if you're with the girl that you like. It seemed that the word tandem had caught her attention. How? There's two people on a long ass fucking bike. Do you want to try it? I hadn't really meant it as a serious question, but Orihime seemed somewhat disappointed. As long as it wasn't on the street and it was somewhere safe, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, right, she has a huge ass garden. Honoka warned Orihime that she was getting off topic again. These two always seem to balance each other out. After a few minutes, the bus to Harbor Town pulled up and we boarded.
到着までどれくらいかかったかしら。割とすぐですよ。時間はかからなかったはずです。
These two should have been there before, but I still hadn't been to Harbor Town.
なら歩いてもよかったかもしれないわね。いえ、会長。バスで数分の距離でも歩いたら軽く30分以上はかかります。
Holy shit, the bus must take one hell of a shortcut.
さすがにそれは厳しそうね。
The small talk continued as the bus made its way down the road. However, I soon realized that I was the only one listening to the girls while they talked. To them, this must just feel like any other normal day at school. I was starting to feel dispirited when Honoka changed the subject.
それでは会長、私はここで。
Wait, what? Honoka, you're leaving? Honoka reached over and pressed a button to request a stop. Honoka's getting off here! She's getting off the bus! This is a date after all! Hallelujah! Christmas is saved! Even though Christmas is already over. Holy shit!
会長よろしくお願いします。
You juked me so hard, Honoka. Holy shit, I got so disappointed. The bus came to a stop and Honoka stood up to get off. Huh? The situation had changed so fast that my head couldn't keep up.
吉岡は別に用事があるそうですわ。
So you did ask her?
偶然見かけたので、
途
中まで一緒に行動したの。
Oh, so it is a date after all, yes! Yes! That meant that the plan had never been for the three of us to all go to the planetarium.
空見くんは吉岡が。
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not, Orihime. I prefer this much more. No, not at all. I'd actually prefer to be alone with you. Uh-oh. Was that too upfront? She seemed surprised, but her reaction seemed so refined. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I tried in haste to backtrack, but it was already too late. I sure did. Orihime gave a slight chuckle. I lost all ability to speak for a moment at her smile. Whew. Damn, did we get fooled there so hard for a second? Good old Harbor Town. Oh, wait. In this route, this is our first time here. We're here. Wow, I've never seen this before. Oh my god, this looks awesome. Wait, we've actually only seen Harbor Town when in the Saya route we did the Project Starlight thing, right? And there's actually a big difference between like Harbor Town normally, which is this, right? This is normally, and during Christmas time? Holy fucking Christmas time, it looks so much fancier. But then again, like, obviously it's understandable because holidays. I mean, there was a huge ass fucking Christmas tree there, right? The bus took another few minutes to get us to Harbor Town. In that time, we managed to get past more than a few difficult moments. Yes, I've never been here before today. I had a hard time imagining that we were still in Hoshinonaka City. Everything looked so different. Just like the name of the town suggested, it looked like a port. The layout made me think of a town in southern France or Italy. Being Sunday, there was a large number of people about. So many, in fact, that you would think some sort of big event was taking place today. It may be close, but I've never really had a reason to come. Well, are you calling me like a loner or not a weeb? A neat? Is that what you're calling me? I'm not Miss Miharu, okay? I didn't have anybody to come with. Besides, Harbor Town is a place for rich folks. A mere pleb like myself isn't even allowed in here unsupervised. I can't come in here alone, they'll kick me out. But because I'm here with Orihime, they'll allow me to stay. This was certainly true, but money had always been an issue as well. This kind of shopping district was always expensive. It wasn't exactly the kind of place a student could afford to come. If I had enough free time that I could waste in a place like this, I always figured working an extra shift at the store would be a better use of it. For what?
私が割り込んでしまう形になって。
Oh, don't worry. It's not like I was saving it for someone special. And even if I was, this kind of is. You are someone special, Orihime. She actually looked quite apologetic as she said this. Her reaction actually started to make me feel a little bad. It's not like you took my first kiss or my virginity without me actually wanting it to give it to you. Okay, this is sounding weird because I do want you to all have all that. No, don't feel bad. You ain't done nothing wrong. Wait, you ain't? Isn't that a double negative? You ain't done nothing wrong. Meaning she did do something wrong, right? Oops, sorry. It just kinda slipped out. Things had gotten a little awkward, and had started speaking like I would when I was around Takeichi without thinking about it. It would appear that I was even more flustered than I had realized.
別に早まらなくてもいいのに。
It's okay to treat you like one of the boys?
そのままでも全然。その気になりません。
She's saying it now too? It ain't bothered me at all. Orihime tried to mimic my manner of speaking, but it didn't quite work right. It doesn't fit a girl like you, Orihime. I think I prefer your normal manner of speaking.
そう？意外とありかと思ったんだけど。
I'm sorry, Orihime, you just can't. You can't. It seems she'd been eager to give it a try. However, it must have felt a little awkward for her as well, because she returned to her normal way of speaking right away.
では、そろそろ参りましょうか。
Yes, let's go! With that, the conversation changed, and we started making our way toward the planetarium. I wonder what the program schedule looks like.
そうね。プログラムの種類はその時々でいくつか用意されているそうよ。
Orihime was looking through the pamphlet she was holding as she
プ
answered.
ログラムの時間はそれぞれ1時間程度。それを営業終了まで繰り返すスタイルね。
Do they close at the same time as the rest of the harbor
さ
town?
すがに違うわよ。ハーバータウンよりは早く閉まるみたい。
Ooh, that means we can go looking around a little bit afterwards?
ほら、こちらにも案内がありますわ。
She walked over to a signboard with information about the planetarium. It looked like Orihime had been right.
このような商業施設にあるプラネタリウムは最新の設備だったりすることが多いのだけれど、
The latest state-of-the-art
こ
equipment.
ちらは館長さんの努力のおかげで星好きにはたまらない作りになっていますの。
Damn, and I've never been there? Shame on me. Irresistible to people who like the stars? How
そ
so?
れが何なのかは見てのお楽しみですわ。
Okay. My interest was truly piqued as we continued making our way to the planetarium. I definitely didn't have to worry about not being able to find a place. Is that dome the planetarium? A huge ass dome ski? There was a large half sphere sticking out of one of the buildings. It stuck out like a sore thumb among the rest of Harbor Town. Outside the entrance, we checked to see which program was playing today.
次のプログラム開始までしばらく時間がありますわね。
The 1 o'clock show had just started. What would you like to do? I'm fine with waiting here, or we could just wander around a
じっ
bit.
としているなんてもったいないですわ。せっかくですからハーバータウンを見て回りましょう。
Yes, yes, my lady. For being so excited about going to the planetarium a minute ago, Orihime sure switched gears
見
quickly.
てください。あちらに屋台が出ていますわ。
Food carts. It was right around lunchtime, and the food stalls were busy serving the hungry crowds. Have you eaten today?
朝食ならしっかりいただきました。
Oh, that was in the morning. It's already lunchtime, girl. In other words, she hadn't had lunch
空
yet.
見くんは
I haven't eaten lunch yet either.
でしたら
Let's itadakimasu. Let's go see what looks good and have some lunch. If she'd suggested a restaurant inside the mall, cost probably would have been an issue. With the food stalls, however, it looked like I would be able to avoid an awkward situation. Yeah. I mean, imagine that where you're just like, oh shit, this is a bit too expensive for me to pay in front of a rich girl. You're like, eh. I mean, it is kind of more of an old school concept, right? Where like the guy has to pay for everything. Nowadays, it's not that much the case anymore, right? But I imagine, I mean, Japan with certain things is still kind of older school country, I suppose, right? A little bit. But so I feel like it might be a bigger deal here than in maybe like other countries, but just still, like, yeah, if that's the case, you don't really want to embarrass yourself in front of a girl like that, right? It looked like things were going in my favor. That's a churro. It's kind of like a long, thin donut. I love churros. They're amazing. Orihime's eyes were almost sparkling as she walked over to stand in line. For a second when she said like the long thingy, I thought she was pointing at something else, but nah. Of course not. You don't have to wait in line. I can get a churro for you. I don't know where she'd gotten that idea, but she seemed to be enjoying herself. And I had no intention of raining on her parade. She looked positively delighted as she walked back, holding her churro. That's the shape of the tip of the pastry bag they use when making the dough. Ah. Orihime looked excited as she was about to take her first bite. Even her eating habits seemed elegant though. And she was only took a nibble off the end. Oh yes. Judging from her expression, she didn't think that was a bad thing. That's why I'm already buying 5. She held out the churro that she'd taken a bite out of. Really? She wants to share it with me? Huh? Oh no, I couldn't. Uh-oh, indirect kiss. Seeing my hesitation, she realized what she'd done. She broke off the top half of the churro and handed it to me. Of course, that meant it was the piece that she'd taken a bite out of. So we're still gonna indirectly kiss this way though. Thank you. Orihime was smiling at me as she held out the churro. I couldn't very well say no now. I accepted it and took a bite. I couldn't help but think about the fact that I was eating from the piece Orihime had taken a bite from. Tastes like churros. Delicious. It's pretty good, you're right. I decided not to say anything more and just enjoyed a sugar-coated churro with a little bit of hint of Orihime on it that she split with me. I didn't want to bring attention to the fact that we'd indirectly kissed. She knows already, she knows, she's aware. She's not a dumb girl. We wandered around the stalls, eating for a while longer, and before long, it was getting close to the start of the next show. Orihime had washed her hands and was drying them on her handkerchief as we shifted gears and headed for the main event. Melon pan? We need to head over to the planetarium or we'll be late. Which is it? Melon bread or planetarium? Are you sure? It sounds like you really want that melon bread. She didn't sound like she'd been joking. Aw, she wants the melon bread. So this is what a planetarium looks like these days, huh? Doesn't this just look like the seats of a cinema? We bought our tickets and we're standing inside the dome. It was like being in a different world. Though the projectors weren't on yet, it was still a world devoid of stars. The stark white screen above us made it look like somebody had taken a cloudy sky and squeezed it down to fit inside the dome. So that is going to turn into the night sky? Thinking that, I was starting to get excited. Just what kind of starry sky would be shown to us? Holy shit, that's one huge ass dildo. Damn. There in the center of the dome sat a plain metal object. It looked dull and out of place when compared to the bright white screen above it. Its rustic shape gave off an odd, industrial feel.
最新のデジタル式投影機が設置されるの。でもあれは違う。以前閉館になったプラネタリウムから譲り受けたという数十年前に作られしクラシックな光学式投影機。
A classic. I wasn't at all familiar with the equipment that they used at the planetariums, though I did feel a strange sense of awe as I studied the projector with its two connected
どうし
spheres.
て球が2つあるか知っているかしら？
Cause every guy has two balls? I don't know. I remember hearing once that there was one for the northern hemisphere and one for the southern. Ah, that makes sense. The arrangement of the stars was completely different in the two hemispheres. In order to be able to show both, they needed one sphere for each of the hemisphere's star
今
maps.
ではもうこのような形態の投影機を使っているところはあまり残っていないそうよ。
So this is a rare sight.
でも昔ながらのこれがいいというファンも多いの。こちらの館長さんもその一人なんです。
I continued listening to Orihime as we made our way to our seats. The chairs were really soft. By pulling on a lever and leaning back, they reclined until you were almost lying flat. It offered a comfortable angle to look straight up, perfect for looking at the stars.
ワクワクしてきませんこと？
So you can basically just lie down while watching the stars. That's awesome. The sky I was looking up at was still solid white, but soon it would be filled with stars. My heart was beating like it would on a roller coaster, waiting for it to take that first big plunge. It's the same feeling I get just before looking into a telescope.
私もですわ。
As showtime drew nearer, the empty seats around us started filling up. Before I realized it, the theater was nearly full. There's so many people here. I wonder if all of these people enjoyed stargazing. The Six Stars Club was hurting for members. If the current members could see how many people were here right now, they would likely feel a bit hurt.
星が嫌いな人なんていませんわ。誰しも一度くらいは星空を見た記憶を持っているはず。その美しさを覚えてるんです。ここはそんな人たちの記憶を呼び戻すための場所。私はそう考えています。
A place to remind them of that feeling, huh? And is that why they used the old style projector?
さあ、どうでしょう。そこまでは私にもわかりませんわ。
Ooh, it's getting darker. Before long, there was an announcement, and the lights slowly began to dim. It really feels to me like I'm in the cinema. Really, with just like, you know, the seats and then the lights are slowly dimming and then you get fucking 15 minutes of commercial before the fucking movie finally starts. The sky overhead turned to night. It was so dark inside the dome that the emergency exit lights began to feel too bright.
始まりますわ。
Oh shit. Shh. Orihime's voice was just a whisper. I'm gonna whisper to you guys too, okay? Soon, we wouldn't be able to talk anymore. I was preparing myself for the show to start, when she leaned over one last time.
サプライズがありますの。楽しみにしていてくださいね。
What is it? Okay, I'm closing my eyes. That was the last thing she said before the show started.
ただいまより北と南それぞれの星座をお送りします。
The voice that we heard now was different than the one from a moment ago. I realized that even the emergency exit lights that had felt so bright were gone
本
too.
日は1月12日日曜日。当館のある星の中市の空は抜けるような青空。冬晴れとなっております。
The announcement felt like the beginning of a concert. Was this actually live commentary? I glanced over at Orihime, who just gave me a delighted looking nod.
冬の空はとても澄んでいて、星を見るには絶好の季節です。ご来場の皆さんもぜひ夜空を見上げてみてください。ですが、恋人とのデートや家族団らんで星を見る時間は取れない。そんな方もいらっしゃると思います。そういった皆さんのために特別に ちょっとだけ前倒しで今日の星の中市の星空をご覧に入れたいと思います。1月12日午後8時ちょうどの星の中市です。
Wow, so they're projecting the night sky, how it will look later tonight? Ding. Damn, the old projector suddenly burst alive. Holy crap, it's almost like real. It shot out tiny points of light that filled the dark night sky with stars beyond count. Small gasps could be heard from all around the room. This was tonight's sky. Damn.
このようにプラネタリウムはさまざまな季節や時間の空を見ることができます。
Then I don't even need to go outside and watch the stars anymore. I can just come here.
それは時間に限った話ではありません。場所すらも自由に飛んでいくことが可能なんです。
Really?
ご覧ください。南半球の星空を。本日1月12日の夜、
Can
ニ
we
ュー
move?
ジーランド付近の夜空です。
Can we move to North Korea next? I really want to see how Kim Jong-un sees the stars. The guy's like my idol. I'm just kidding. I'm really kidding, guys. I mean, I may have played the what was it? The North Korea game. Remember the visual novel, but he's not my hero or my leader. Okay. I could hear a whirring sound as the projector began to move. The stars overhead changed from those in the northern hemisphere to those in the southern. I was now looking up at the stars over New Zealand, a night sky that I had never seen before.
南半球と北半球では見える星も大きく異なります。
It's like the sort of white
皆さんご存知の
cloudiness.
星座もまた違っているのです。
Is this what they call? Is this the Milky Way? The most prominent constellation in winter was Orion, but I couldn't even find
皆
that.
さんもご存知かと思います。そう、こちらが南十字星、サザンクロスとも呼ばれる南十字座です。
Sasan Cross. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah, praise Jesus. Southern Cross. A light that looks somewhat like a laser pointer shot out of the projector and pointed out the Southern Cross. Wait, this actually shows up above high in the sky? That's kind of weird. That would break my immersion. That would break my immersion of just looking up at the stars, you know? I know I'm like looking at a projector, but it makes it look so lifelike. And then suddenly these weird funky lines are like being drawn and there's text in the sky, like what the fuck? Most people have probably at least heard the name of the Southern Cross, but it was only visible in the southern hemisphere. There probably weren't many people here who had actually seen it before.
南半球には我々の知らない珍しい星座がたくさんあります。これからそのいくつかをご紹介していきましょう。
After the Southern Cross, they proceeded to show us constellations with strange names like Circinus, Norma, and Telescopium. Not far from the Southern Cross was a star named Canopus, also called Alpha Carinae. It was the second brightest star in the sky after Sirius. From the northern hemisphere, Canopus was just barely visible in the southern horizon. To think it was this high in the sky in the southern hemisphere. It really showed how different the sky was to people on the other side of the world.
真夏のニュージーランドから再び星の中市に戻ってきましょう。改めてご覧ください。我々もよく知っている冬の星座たちです。
Let's see how different it looks. Wait, doesn't it look sideways now? What the fuck? The projector moved us back to the northern hemisphere. This sky felt like an old friend to me, like the white line, the sort of white, vaguish, cloudish line, whatever. It just seems like it kind of turned 90 degrees. They moved back to Betelgeuse, right? Betelgeuse in Orion, to Sirius in Canis Major, to Procyon in Canis Minor. The good old triangle, the winter triangle. All that's missing is an eye in the middle. It was the winter triangle. Was that like a diamond? Yeah, that's the winter diamond. Ha, I know the shape of a diamond. After that, they connected a few more stars to show the 6-pointed winter
冬
diamond.
のダイヤモンドの一角、お牛座のアルデバランから伸びた先にあるのがプレアデス星団です。こちらはスバルとも呼ばれ、日本でもよく知られています。
After exploring a lot of the constellations in both hemispheres, they began changing the season. Being able to show you the stars this way was definitely a special feature of planetariums. As the stars on the screen overhead continued to change, I tried to keep up while comparing what I already knew with the narrations. I was so immersed in the experience that the hour-long show was over before I knew it. What was Orihime's surprise? I don't get it. I mean, unless it's somewhere like hidden clues in the show there and I just didn't pick up on it? Whew. The lights came on, turning the black dome overhead back to white. Our journey through the stars was over, and I had to quickly switch back to reality. Hell yeah. Yes, I did. If I had known it was so good, I would have come much sooner. I had enjoyed it even more than I thought I would. Before the show had started, I'd been more concerned with the girl sitting next to me, but I completely lost myself in the stars. Hell, I didn't even know Orihime was here with me anymore. It was just me and the beautiful night sky. The other members of the audience began to file out of the theater. Shall we get going? It had been a great experience, but now it was over. I felt a reluctance to go as we stood up and left. What should we do now? Now that we'd done what we'd come here to do, it was probably time to go home. So that entire planetarium is just that one thing? Just you have that one room, that one sort of big room, right? Where they have the projector up there in the sky and they do the same show every single hour until their day is over? That's kind of boring, I feel, right? I mean, I feel like this actually when you work there, for example, right? Ah shit, well this is the 8th time we're doing fucking this show again today. Like holy fuck, if you do it, let's say they're open 9 hours a day, right? 9 hours a day, 9 times 7 is 63, if my math is correct. I'm half Asian, so you have to think that I'm correct with that math, okay? Whether you believe me or not, 63 has to be correct, and I think it is. But nevertheless, 63 hours in a week. That's only if they're open 7 days a week. So, but still, that many shows, that many times in 1 week, I would just like, oh god, no way. So you only have to come here like an hour, and it's like, alright, well, then you've seen it all, there's no reason to ever come back here again. As long as I'm back before tonight, I'll be fine. What are we doing? Oh, that there is! Oh, then what? Why did she make it sound like there was only one show? Then what? Let's watch another, hell yeah. Orihime turned around to face the door we had just come out of. Was she really planning on going to the planetarium twice in a row? Hell yeah. Ah, so the other one we saw just now was a live commentary. Sure. I did still feel like I wanted to see more. If she wanted to watch another show, I wasn't going to say no. Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know why we decided like after we stepped out that like, alright, yeah, let's watch another one. We could have just stayed inside, right? We purchased another pair of tickets and went back inside. Oh, alright, of course. Oh, that's how it goes, I see. It's like going on another ride on like a roller coaster, right? Of course, you have to get out first, buy another ticket, and then stand in line again to get in. That guy at the window sure gave us a funny look. Well, we're special people after all. We really love the stars. We found our seats again and sat down. they weren't the same ones as before. But of course, I was still sitting next to Orihime, and that's all that matters. So this next show isn't going to have live commentary like the last one?
需要に合わせて供給にも幅を持たせているようね。生解説は小さい子供や天文好き向けでしょう。でもここはハーバータウンだから、デート中のカップルのためのプログラムもそれ以上に求められているというわけです。
Oh, you mean like us? Orihime? Yeah, huh? Is this why you wanted to watch the second show so badly? Huh? Something for couples on a date?
正直、どんな内容なのか全く想像もつきませんわよね。
Yeah, I'm like trying to think, how could they make like a sort of like watching up into the sky at the stars? How could they like add something to it that makes it like extra romantic for couples? Orihime chuckled at this. Her behavior made me think that she already knew. Wait, does that mean she was here before with someone else? During romantic couple time? Oh, spoilers. Have you already seen it?
拝見しましたわ。なかなか興味深い内容でした。
Who, huh? With who did you come here with? Was it Honoka? If it's Honoka, it's okay. I don't mind.
今回のは私が以前見たのとはまた別のプログラムですけど、きっと気に入っていただけると思いますわ。
She was piquing my interest, the same way she'd done before the first show. I was getting excited again as I reclined my seat, and before long, the show
始ま
began.
りますわよ。
Let's go. The lights in the theater began to dim once more. I could make out the silhouette of the projector in the center of the room, but even that was soon swallowed in
ただいまよ
darkness.
り冬季特別プログラム恋の神話のシンフォニーをお送りします。
Oh, Symphony of Love and Legend. I like the sound of this already. The title of this program was certainly an interesting one. It was probably going to be about all the stories and legends relating to the stars.
皆さんこんにちは。
Ah, of
月
course.
浦美琴です。今日は素敵な神話の世界へご案内したいと思います。
I mean, there are lots of like stories, myths, whatever about stars, right? So I imagine that there's got to be like love stories about stars as well, blah blah blah. So I imagine that's what this couple show is centered around. It looked like the narration for the show was done by a woman named Mikoto Tsukiura. She was probably a professional narrator. Her voice was much clearer than the live commentary we'd heard in the previous
では
show.
早速星の世界に旅立ちましょう。ミュージックスタート。
Stato! I know this music. Even a feeling of excitement in his voice was different than the woman we'd heard earlier. The projector threw the stars across the ceiling as light music began to
ちょうど
play.
季節は冬。星たちもより一層輝きを増していきます。
She's gonna tell stories.
澄んだ空気に天高く立ち上っていく白い息。
Wait,
その先には瞬く星たちが夜空を彩っています。
is she doing to me what I'm usually doing to you guys, right? I usually read the stories to you guys. She's reading a story to me right now. Holy fuck.
そんな時、あなたの隣には誰がいますか？家族かな？それとも兄弟？
No, not
もし
sister.
かすると恋人だったりして、
Bingo.
今星を見上げながらその人と手をつないでみてください。
Orihime, give me your hand, girl. You heard her. You can't say no to the pre-recorded woman talking. I wasn't expecting a request of this magnitude to suddenly be dropped on me. That's why if I ever ask you anything to do, you gotta do it, okay? So smash that fucking like button. No, I'm just kidding. Don't fucking do that. I even just wanted to shoot myself for saying smash there. Orihime wasn't any of those things though.
空見くん、失礼しますね。
Orihime! Orihime reached her hand over to mine. It was dark, and it took her a second to find it, but she wrapped her hand around mine. Are you sure about this?
そういう指示ですもの。問題ありませんわ。
You can't say no. She didn't seem to find it very difficult to reach over and hold my hand. I should be happy that we were holding hands. but I actually felt a bit let down at how easy it had seemed to her. We're like, what? She's being so easy with me holding her hand?
皆さん、手はつなぎましたか？つなぐ相手のいない方は、そうですね。私と手をつなぎましょう。
If there are people here alone today, and get the fuck out. This show is for couples only, okay? Get the fuck out. Oh, you can imaginarily hold the hand of the woman talking. It's pre-recorded, okay? Guys, are you alone watching this alone right now? You guys can hold my hand, okay? Come on, me and you guys, me and my viewers, we're all gonna hold hands together and watch this.
はい、どうぞ。なかなか大人気ですね。私もまだまだ捨てたもんじゃないみたいです。
You've only got 2 hands, right? That drew some laughter from the audience. Mikoto Shiokura's sure sounded cute. That was for sure. It was a funny joke. I'll give it that. The projector whirred to life, and the stars began to move as if being fast-forwarded.
まず最初の旅はここ。皆さん、すべての星の中で一番明るく光っている星を探してください。では、せーので指さしましょう。あ、でも手をつないでるのとは逆の手ですよ。
I mean, yeah, of course. Although the loners will have both hands to point with.
もし両手に花な人は、ここでどっちの子にするか選んじゃいましょう。二股は絶対ダメです。よくないですよ。
Oh shit, I was actually holding the hand of the other person next to me, too. The audience laughed again. I was sure glad Honoka hadn't joined us. I definitely wouldn't have been able to laugh then. I wouldn't have been able to point then either.
では行きますよ。せーの。
There it is, and then everybody proceeds to point at all different stars. And all of us are wrong. The brightest point in the winter sky was a bluish-white first magnitude star. Everyone in the theater pointed toward the same bright spots. Yep, there I was. You were pointing at the two, right?
それがシリウスです。
Yep. Me, I was. You guys were too.
ですが、難しい話は私にもわかりません。一番大きくて一番明るい星。それがシリウスなんです。シリウスを見つけられたら、その先にある赤い星も見つけられるはずです。それがベテルギウス。ここで皆さん、何かに気づきませんか？そう、周りの星が砂時計みたいな形になっていますよね。
Hourglass where?
そのくびれた部分に星が3つ並んでいます。
I think I kind of see it a little bit. What the fuck? That doesn't look like an hourglass at all. Maybe like the.
皆さんご存知、オリオン座です。これでようやく本題に入れます。
I mean, like the bottom part. It just, you know what it looks like? It looks like an hourglass with 2 tentacles on top. Like, what the fuck are the tentacles for? Like, or it has arms or something.
お待たせしました。恋の神話のシンフォニー。まずはオリオンと月と狩りの女神アルテミスの恋の物語をお届けしましょう。
The light-hearted narration style switched as the legend began. Even the background music changed to a more solemn, gentle tune. It wasn't just a synopsis though. Along with Orion and Artemis, other characters like Apollo make appearances with Mikoto Shikura's, even doing voices.
アポロンは妹のアルテミスを呼ぶと言いました。妹よ、あの小さな光を射抜くことができたら、オリオンとの恋を認めてやろう。
Holy shit.
アポロンはシスコンだったらしく、妹がオリオンに恋しているのが許せなかったみたいです。
She's doing the voices.
これはアポロンの仕掛けた周到な罠。
She's even doing the voices like I do when I play Sakura games.
何にも知らないアルテミスはまんまと罠にかかります。そんなの簡単ですわ、お兄様。 アルテミスが射抜いた光はなんと恋人であるオリオンの心臓だったのです。
She even does the sound effects like I
人
do.
を信じちゃダメという教訓ですね。
What if Makoto Shikura is actually just the female version of me? That's actually me, okay? It's the Japanese waifu version of me.
もちろんお話はそこで終わりません。嘆き悲しんだアルテミスはゼウスに頼んでオリオンを夜空に掲げてもらいます。
Does this mean that I could do something like this as a job? You know, if this YouTube shit ever just doesn't work out, I'd be like, I'll send in my resume, I'll show the video, like, hey, I can totally read for your planetarium, okay?
こうしてアルテミスは
Holy shit.
月に一度だけ月の馬車に乗りオリオンに会いに行けるようになりました。
Yeah, look at those stars.
これがオリオンとアルテミスの美しくも悲しい恋の物語です。
It's like a disco show. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm like Elvis. Reincarnate. The story's continued, with Makoto providing comedic comments between. Okay, that's where she's different. She's actually funny. They never discussed any astronomy in depth. The clever storytelling and music was quite enjoyable. Holding hands with Orihime, I could sense her laughter, surprise, and other emotions. I didn't realize you could tell so much about another person without being able to see their face. This was the most profound thing I had learned about at the planetarium. That was great. The lights came back on, bringing my senses back to reality. All of the legends that had been told were famous, so I had heard them all before. And yet, I had been completely engrossed by
カッ
them.
プル向けのプログラムもなかなか捨てたものではないようね。
I feel like I just watched a movie. I felt very different than I had after watching the first show we'd seen. Hell yeah, this one was way more special. Might have something to do with my hand being attached to Orihime. Just a little bit. This one had severely limited the educational factor, and had stressed the fun aspect. This show had also just been under an hour long. A good length for two people on a date, I suppose. The perfect length. Just like my... Let's move on. The feeling of getting sucked into the stories followed me out of the theater. I felt like my eyes had just been opened to a new and wonderful experience.
どちらのプログラムも大変よくできていたと思います。
And I like how different they were. Targeted towards different audiences, I guess, you know, or people get a different value out of it. Having a dedicated staff member give live commentary certainly had its benefits. The show could be slightly different every time. On the other hand, the program aimed at couples may seem superficial, but it was certainly more entertaining than the
た
first.
だ、どちらがより一般受けするかといえば、
I'm sure the planetarium being located here in Harbor Town has an effect on that.
適材適所という言葉もあるでしょ。地域の科学館の演目なら間違いなく生解説に軍配が上がりますわ。ですが、星に興味を持たない人への訴求力となると。
Yeah. It's clear that the latter would have the advantage. The narrator was certainly good though, wasn't she? Ha, way better than me, that's for sure. Her performance was on par with a professional actress. And her voice, huh, imagine that. I'm about to blow your minds, folks. What if she actually was a professional voice actress? Oh my god. Boom. The content of the first show had been better, but when it came to the performance, it didn't come close to the pre-recorded show. And Mikoto Shikura's voice, just listening to her voice had been so pleasant.
そんなにいい声でしたか？
I feel like she is everything that I am not. I think so. She must be some kind of voice actress or something. I didn't know anything about the voice acting world, but I was sure a quick search would tell me who she
もしか
was.
して月浦美琴をご存知ありませんの？
No clue. Is she a famous voice
い
actress?
え、声優ではなく女優ですわ。
Oh,
元がつきますけれど。
what do you mean was? Is she dead? I see. That would explain why she's so good then.
空見くんはあまり芸能人には詳しくないようね。
I don't really watch a lot of television. I'm too busy, you know? It wasn't always that way, but after my parents were in the accident and I had moved in with my relatives, I didn't have a lot of time to watch TV. I was never able to join it with my friends when they talked about it either. I just kept getting more and more disconnected from that sort of thing.
そう。
Was she really famous?
昔の話ですわ。女優を辞めてからもう随分経ちますもの。私たちの親世代にはそれなりに有名な人だと思います。
Oh, thank God. She isn't dead at least. I see. I decided to look her up when I got
今
home.
回のプログラムも20年ほど前に作られたものだそうです。
Oh, holy shit, 20 years ago? Oh my God, that reminds me of like I'm pretty sure I said this before, right? But when you watch like a lot of TV shows that have like laugh tracks in the background, I'm pretty sure almost all of those laugh tracks that they use nowadays, it's from dead people. You literally hear dead people laughing. That's how long ago that was recorded.
ですからその元女優の方もいい年ですわ。今ではただの可愛いおばさまです。
That shattered my hopes and dreams, yeah. Here I thought that maybe I could get an upgrade from Orihime. No, I'm kidding, of course not. I'm just joking. I guess there wasn't much point in looking her up online now, yeah. Who wants to look up online for shriveled old grandmas, huh? Ugh. Unless you're into gilfs, I guess. Which I am totally not. I learned a lot today. I never thought of using an approach like that when it came to the
むつら
stars.
星の会にとってもいい参考になると思いますわ。
In order to tackle the issue of the lack of members, it may be best to adopt this technique. What does the rest of the program schedule look like here? I grabbed one of the program pamphlets that was sitting next to the entrance. It looks like these are the only 2 shows playing this month. From the looks of it, the program changed every month. What's this special open house day? The planetarium was closed once a week, but one of those days had a special mark on
こ
it.
ちらの張り紙にも書いてあるみたい。
Hoshionaka City Gathering?
地域のイベントですわね。プラネタリウムを借りて何かするようです。
Like a town meeting or something, you know? Something like that? You can reserve the whole planetarium? I'm sure if you have the money.
そのようです。私も初耳でしたわ。
Which Orihime's family might actually have. Now Orihime is gonna get like her 20th birthday. She's 1 year older, you know? And I'm obviously 18. No, never mind. Or Corona's 18. That makes me 19 and that makes her 20, okay? So she's gonna get her 21st birthday here actually at the planetarium. She's gonna rent the entire place. It looked like you could only do it on a day the planetarium was normal closed. But even that was big news.
こちらの掲示も手作りで温かみがあっていいですわね。
The schedule shows a bunch of other events as well. There's even some kind of speed dating event. Speed dating? Maybe I should tell Miss Miharu about it. Oh, snap! Oh, we totally should. That'd be funny. A dating event at a planetarium seemed kind of romantic. But speed dating though, that's a bit weird.
でも中が暗くて
What is that?
お相手の顔も見えないのでは？
Like, do you just have multiple short dates with multiple people? Or do you take speed while you're going out on a date with a person? Which one of the 2 is it? The second one actually sounds the coolest. I'm sure they've thought of that. Maybe they do something like we did back there to make them hold hands. Ooh. Suddenly, thinking about it, remembering makes Orihime blush. The reminder made Orihime blush.
返すと少し恥ずかしいわね。迷惑ではなかったかしら。
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Your hand was very soft. We'd held hands from right at the beginning, all the way through to the end. Yeah, my hand was sweating as hell though, but I realized that it was all part of the show. But it was a little embarrassing when you thought about it.
そろそろ帰りましょうか。
Yeah, things felt a little awkward as we headed for the bus stop. We got on the bus, bound for Mako Academy. It would stop at Hoshino Station along the way.
少し待てば三日月方面行きも来ましたのに。
That's alright. I'll just transfer at Hoshino Station. It was only a few minutes away. Besides, I can be longer with you this way. It wasn't much, but it meant I could stay with Orihime a bit
プ
longer.
ラネタリウムを見て何かインスピレーションが湧いたかしら。
A little, I guess. That was true. The biggest part was being able to watch 2 different
このまま
shows.
星見に行きたい気分ではあるけれど、そうもいかないわね。今夜は自室の窓から見ることにしますわ。
Aww. Yeah, I have to work tonight. Sorry. Though I suppose I could always go for a bit after my shift ends. Maybe I would hop on my bike after the shop closed and go watch the stars for a while.
羨ましいですわ。そちらは山も近くて街の光も少ないでしょうから。
Yeah, true. I'm at a convenient location. In that case, I'll bring the stars to you. Just wait. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna bring the stars to her? Let's go, Kotaro. After my shift ended, I grabbed Kotaro and we headed to the special spot. My breath was sending up little white clouds that climbed high in the cold air. Are we like gonna video call and then we just show her our view? I could see Kotaro's breath as well. I was in a hurry and making him run a bit faster than normal. Kotaro, you wait here for a bit. I tied off his leash and climbed onto the roof of the old train car. Great. Wow. Wait. I feel like we've seen his image multiple times, right? Sort of this background image of like on top of the old train car. This is one thing I only noticed just now. And that's the fucking full moon at the top right of the screen. Was that always there, or is this only like tonight? Considering full moon doesn't take place every single night, I have a feeling this is new, right? Because I feel like I've stared at this background so many times. And it would be strange if I never noticed that moon in the top right corner. I don't know. The moon is pretty big tonight. This isn't going to work. I pulled out my phone to check the phase of the moon. Last night had been full. This spot may be darker because of the hills. But that just made the moon look all the brighter. I guess the moon wouldn't be terrible. I decided to forgo looking at the stars and focus my attention on the moon instead. I wish I had a telescope with me, or at least a pair of binoculars. I had an 8cm refracting telescope in my room, but I hadn't thought to bring it all the way out here. I guess I do have one, but there was the Pleiades one that was being stored inside the old train car. Are we really gonna set up that whole big thing all on our own? But I didn't have any intention of messing with it. Yeah, what if we broke it, right? I wonder if my phone can get a decent picture. There we go. I pointed my phone up toward the moon. I knew he was gonna use his phone. I mean, come on, it's 21st fucking century. 2018, motherfucker. Of course you're gonna use your phone. This isn't going to work. It won't focus. The autofocus just couldn't handle focusing on the moon. That's why you don't get a fucking iPhone. I'm joking. With a regular camera, I just made all the Apple fanboys angry. You could turn off autofocus when you were taking photos of the night sky and do it manually. I didn't know how to do that with a smartphone though. I bet Norway would know how to take pictures in these conditions. I can't ask her right now though. I wanted this to be something just between me and Orihime, something special. That's why I couldn't ask for help from anybody. What, Kotaro? Sorry, Kotaro. Just a bit longer. Just have some patience, boy. Kotaro was getting impatient. I guess I would just have to make do with what I was capable of right now. I pointed my camera at the moon again. It's so blurry. It was so bright that you almost couldn't look at it. Snap. There we go. I pressed the shutter button and snapped a photo. After opening my messaging app, I sent Orihime the picture I'd just taken. Aww, so romantic. The moon looks absolutely amazing tonight. I almost said absurdly. Absolutely. I couldn't really get a good shot though. I told her I would bring her the stars, but all I could send was a blurry picture of the moon. You couldn't even see the craters. It just looked like a big glowing circle. I thought that was like fake, but I'm assuming it's real, right? I saw like a video of a guy that was just sort of using a camera. It was just sort of a handheld camera, right? And he zoomed it all the way into the full moon, and the quality, the picture quality like of the zoom was actually insanely good. You could actually see the craters on the moon. I was actually surprised, like, was this fake? Like, you could maybe do something like that with editing, right? To make it look like you're only using like a handheld camera, and the zoom is actually from like something much stronger than just a regular old camera. But I don't know, it could be real as well. But that kind of was like, wow, that was awesome. That was cool. Just like with a regular camera, just zoom on the fucking full moon, and you zoom so close that the pictures or the quality, image quality, is so high that you can see the fucking craters on the moon. It looks much better in person. Hashtag wish you were here. I hated that I couldn't show her just how good it looked. And before too long, I received a reply.
残念でしたわね。でもありがとう。
I tried, Orihime. I tried.
私も今あなたと同じ月を見ていますわ。
Oh, you're looking too? Her reply made my heart start beating faster.
写真なん。
Hey, she made a picture too. I'm all the way up into the fucking mountains. Ah, shit. I tried like scrolling up, like as if I was, you know, holding the phone and scrolling up to see my picture, because I wanted to compare her picture with mine. And I'm starting to think like, I feel like her picture quality is better than my picture. Despite the fact that I'm all the way up in the mountains to make this picture. What the fuck? Does she probably has the newest fucking iPhone, right? And I'm fucking here with my Samsung, what was mine again? Note 3 or something? I don't know, from fucking 10 years ago. I don't know, I just always get my old phones from my sister because I don't do much with my phones anyway. Orihime sent me a picture of the moon, probably from her bedroom window. It looked just as bad as the picture I'd taken, but it's still better than ours, it looks like. It does look the same. Unless there are two moons. It probably is the same moon we're looking at.
西高の方に聞いたら上手な撮り方教えてくれるかしら。
I was thinking that too, but I didn't want to ask her. I'm sure Nari would if you asked. I didn't really want to include anybody else in our conversation right now. I didn't say that to Orihime though. Instead, I just waited for a response.
後日にしましょう。夜も遅いですから。
I was relieved at her decision.
空見くん、ちょっといいかしら。
Mind what? Oh, she's going to sleep? Did I mind about what? Before I had a chance to ask, however, Orihime answered my question. My phone's display suddenly glowed brightly with a notification for an incoming call. Oh, she's calling me! Oh my god! If that actually happened to me, I'm pretty sure I would just sort of freak out and I'd be like, oh shit, I'd be juggling my phone and it'd fall on the floor. I would freak the fuck out. She's suddenly calling me. Hey, Orihime, moshi moshi. Good evening, Orihime. What's wrong?
きちんと声で伝えたかったの。今日はありがとう。プラネタリウムとても楽しかったわ。
Aw, me too, Orihime. I had a wonderful time, a wonderful date. I should be the one thanking you. You're the one who showed me
案
around.
内してあげますなんて言いはしたけれど、本当は迷惑じゃなかったかしら。
Oh, no, don't be silly, girl.
吉岡からもよく言われているのよ。会長は強引すぎますって。
I smiled at that, but didn't actually voice my laughter. Honoka certainly wasn't
あなた
wrong.
にぜひあのプラネタリウムを経験してもらいたかったの。あのプレアデス1号のような何かをもう一度。私が卒業してしまうまでもう2ヶ月しか残っていないから。
Oh gosh, 2 months? Orihime's voice was coming out of the phone, but it seemed to only last a moment before it disappeared like my breath into the cold winter air. Her words were not lost though. Her feelings were reaching me just fine. 2 months is plenty of time. If you need anything, I'll be here. I didn't have the slightest idea what I should do, or even if there was anything I could do at that point in time. And yet, I had the strong urge to do whatever I could to help.
空見くん、ありがとう。嬉しかったわ。
That's what I'm all about. Luda at your surface to make the waifus feel better.
写真は残念だったけど、でもあなたの星はちゃんと届きましたわ。
Aww.